After a disappointing start to the season, it's not really a surprise that Jim Irsay fired Indianapolis head coach Frank Reich. However, what was a surprise was who he had replace him. Not somebody who's already on staff, not an offensive or defensive coordinator that's been there to just kind of finish out the year. No. Instead, Jim Irsay calls an audible and goes and gets Jeff Saturday, who had been on ESPN, has not had any NFL or even college coaching experience, has only coached in high school. But now Jeff Saturday, former Colts player, is the interim head coach for the Indianapolis Colts. And it's a move by an owner in Jim Irsay who does not always do things the conventional way for sure. But what's the first thing that people said? Not, oh, well, I guess Jeff Saturday's just going to lose a lot of games. These last 8 games going to take a lot of L's to start his career. No, they made it all about race, because that's what the mainstream media always does. The people in power in the woke mainstream media fucking despise white people. That's just the reality. And every single thing is seen through that lens. Everything has to become a race-baiting issue. Everything has to become racist this or racist that. Despite the fact that if they had put a black head coach into this position who lost a bunch of games, what would people complain about then? Oh, he never got a chance. That's what they'd be fucking saying. But now, with Jeff Saturday at the helm, what are the mainstream media saying right now? Let's look through some of these. Jamel Hill. I like Jeff Saturday and enjoyed working with him. It's not a critique, but rather an NFL system that constantly moves the goalposts for white coaches, but holds black coaches to tighter standards. A black coach likely would never be in Jeff's position. Robert Griffin III, lots of tiptoeing around Jeff Saturday. He was a blast to work with, but it doesn't change the fact that it's a head-scratching slap in the face to every coach on that staff type of decision. Stephen A. will be coaching the Nets next. Stephen A. has never played in his life. Stephen A. hasn't played for the Nets for a decade. That's a stupid comparison, but it's from a stupid person in Robert Griffin III. Jeff Saturday just became a head coach without any prior coaching experience in NFL or college. There are black coaches in the NFL that have been assistants for years and can't even get serious interviews to be a head coach. Amazing. What about here? Joy Taylor. So black coaches are never qualified enough. Got it. Oh, you want to hire a former player who's never coached in college or pros? Reggie Wayne, same player credentials on the staff. No, got it. Everything gets turned into this. And even Ian Rappaport came out and did an entire segment on how it's not fair to all the minority coaches out there.
Imagine being a very qualified minority candidate and seeing Jeff Saturday hired as interim coach with literally no experience except being a high school coach in Georgia. I mean, it's mind-boggling, and it's, you know, if there's frustration around the league from really qualified assistants, coordinators, especially those who are minorities, with this, certainly all of that is understandable, and no doubt we are going to be hearing more about that.
God, have all these fucking white people come out here and feel like you need to do this to protect your job, to protect your reputation, feel like you need to come out here and virtue signal. It is really fucking pathetic. Jim Irsay is a weird fucking owner. There's a reason there's been a lot of chaos with the Colts. He's a weird dude, makes weird decisions. This is a weird decision, not because he's white, but because of the situation and the circumstance surrounding it. But also lost somehow is that this is the same organization that had Tony Dungy as a head coach, won a Super Bowl with Tony Dungy. I think the first black head coach to win a NFL Super Bowl. Who they have after that? Oh, that's right, Jim Caldwell. It's not like this is an issue with this organization or something. These people just fucking pick and choose. That's what they always do. And just a few weeks ago, we had Matt Rule, a white head coach, fired from the Carolina Panthers. Steve Wilkes, black head coach, takes his job. Guess what? Steve Wilkes is going to lose like fucking 10 games this season. He's going to go like 2-10 or something in his record, and that's going to be terrible. That's going to be a terrible look for him as a head coach. It's probably going to be a problem for him when he goes to get any other job in the future. But that's going to be praise. Oh, they give him a chance. But what's it going to be after the fact? It's not fair. He was an interim head coach. It's not fair. You can't put those losses on him. These fucking activist losers want it both ways. Jeff Saturday is going to be the interim head coach. Now, after, they're going to have to go through the interviews. They're going to have to do the Rooney Rule, the virtue signaling Rooney Rule, the, hey, give me a token black guy to interview even if I don't intend on hiring him, the insulting Rooney Rule. That's what they're going to do in this case. But this is laughable that so many people in the media are attacking the Colts over the hiring of Jeff Saturday, a Colts legend, to come in for a couple games and manage this losing Colts team. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.